This is a Ramana Maharshi clip, a talk by Ramana Maharshi with comments by Richard Clarke. This is a time to listen, reflect, and deeply meditate. I'm Richard. Welcome. I'm reviewing and commenting on the book Talks with Sri Ramana Maharshi. Today is from talk number 52. A man from Coconata asks, my mind remains clear for 2 or 3 days and turns dull for the next 2 or 3 days, and so it alternates. What's it due to? Maharshi, it is quite natural. It's the play of brightness, sattva, activity, rajas, and darkness, tamas, alternating. Do not regret the tamas, but when sattva comes into play, hold to it fast and make the best of it. The questioner, what is the heart? Maharshi, it is the seat, if such can be said of it, of the self. Questioner, is it the physical heart? Maharshi, no, it is the seat wherefrom I arises. Questioner, what is Dhyana? Maharshi, the word Dhyana usually signifies meditation on some object, whereas nididhyasana is used for inquiry into the self. The triads persist until the self is realized. Dhyana and nididhyasana are the same so far as the aspirant is concerned because they invoke trinity and are synonymous with bhakti. Questioner, how should dhyana be practiced? Maharshi, dhyana serves to concentrate the mind. The predominant idea keeps off all others. Dhyana varies according to the individual. It may be on an aspect of God, on a mantra, or on the self, etc. The man from Coconata begins by describing the fluctuations in the clarity of his mind, which alternates between being clear for a few days and then turning dull. Ramana Maharshi explains that this is a natural phenomena resulting from the interplay of the three gunas, or qualities of nature, sattva, brightness, rajas, activity, and tamas, darkness. These qualities are in a state of flux within all of us. The advice here is not to lament when in a state of tamas, but rather to seize the moments of clarity, sattva, and make the most of them. My experience is that deep inquiry and meditation can only be done during sattva. Otherwise, the mind is just too active, rajas, or dull, tamas. That's why I make life choices to encourage this sattvic state, like choosing not to associate with people filled with tamas or rajas, and choosing activities that bring calm and peace. When the man asks about the nature of the heart, Ramana Maharshi clarifies that it is not the physical organ, but rather is where the sense of I, or your individual self, rises from within you. In Advaita Vedanta, the self refers to the ultimate reality, which transcends the individual ego. The individual ego comes and goes and changes. The ultimate reality does not. Ramana also talked about triads and how they resolve into one. A triad is like the triad of knower, the known, and the knowledge itself. To the mind, they seem like three. To the self, they are one and the same. This is non-duality. The discussion then turns to the concepts of dhyana and nididhyasana. Dhyana refers to meditation, usually on some specific object, mantra, or aspect of God. It could be on the breath or a sound. On the other hand, nididhyasana involves a deep inquiry into the nature of the self, which is yourself, the only self that there is. Maharshi explains that both practices serve the same purpose because they lead to realization of the self. The key is to focus the mind and concentrate on the chosen object or inquiry. The key is to actually practice, inquire, don't just think about it. The question about how dhyana should be practiced is answered saying that dhyana serves as an aid in concentration by its focus on a thought or object. The specific approach varies from person to person, whether it's meditating on a deity, using a mantra, watching the breath, or contemplating the self. The common goal is to quiet the mind. The quiet mind is, I think, where real spiritual practice starts. It is from quiet mind that realization springs. Self-realization, knowing what yourself actually is the goal. This dialogue emphasizes the natural fluctuation of the mind, the significance of the spiritual heart as the source of the self, and methods of meditation and self-inquiry. It underscores the importance of seeking moments of clarity and using meditation as a means to concentrate the mind, leading to the realization of the self. So, inquire, know yourself, and be always free and at peace. These videos help bring Ramana Maharshi's teachings into your direct experience. Subscribe now